Merry Christmas and welcome to the first episode of Youth Follow Him. Today we're talking about the birth of Jesus Christ. Um, I'm Jacob, and let me tell you about the fields behind me. So these are the fields right outside the town of Bethlehem. That's Bethlehem that you can see up on that hill. And uh I lived in Israel for a bit, so I remember when we came to these fields, and my brother, he found an ancient oil press, and that was really cool. And then we saw some shepherds that were still using the fields today and their sheep, and they gave my sisters a ride on a donkey. And then there was a sheep's coat, like an ancient sheep's coat, where it was like dug out where they kept their sheep in a like stone pen. And there was this mustard tree, and my dad gave a lesson on the might of like a faith, and it's like even though the mustard seed is really small, it can grow a whole mustard tree. Um, and then we came on Christmas Eve, and I remember we sat on those rocks and we sang Christmas hymns in the dark, and it was cold, but I remember feeling the spirit, and it was really nice. So, it's very common belief that Jesus was like born in a stable, uh, but it's more likely that he was born in a cave and in a stone manger instead of a uh, wooden one. And knowing how cold it got that night, and I had like a jacket and blankets, I think those shepherds and baby Jesus were very cold that night. Also, in the town of Bethlehem, there's like some cool churches about the birth of Jesus. Uh, like there's this one called the Milk Grotto, where it was like a church about Mary and Mary taking care of little baby Jesus. And I'm really thankful that our Savior, who came to the earth to save us, came to such humble situations on earth. Um, uh, and I testify of him, and uh, Merry Christmas. But before we end, I'm gonna show you a cool thing you can do. It doesn't really work with the background, so I'm going to turn that off. So you just take a rectangular cloth and you put it over your head like this so that the back is on the back of your head. Then you pull it all forward, twist it, and then you continue twisting it as you twist it around your head. And then you tuck it in, and then you can be like a wise man or a shepherd for your nativity. Yeah.